Each and every time I was giving gratitude.
Oh, wow. Very good. Awesome.
Accidentally. And sometimes the tears also come from my eyes. I don't know.
Don't say I don't know. You know it. You know the reason why it is happening. And then what was happening around you? People around you, things around you, how was it?
They are very nice. Like
Any
feel
significant changes you found in your in your immediate environment since you changed and the frequency from you was different, the vibrations which were flowing from you were different, the feelings which were flowing from you were different. So remember, life follows you. So then what was happening? Did you notice that the change was there within you, felt it, but was there any change outside also?
And I have not noticed.
You didn't notice that? Okay. Okay. Lovely.
Vandana, can I interrupt for 1 second, please?
Yes.
See, I just have to inform you that today I will get up by 6:30, and tomorrow, actually, I cannot attend the meeting, but I will get dressed and sit and attend till 6 o'clock, and then can I just very politely move out of the class at
You
6?
can, Auntie, because tomorrow being a Sunday, I thought I'll take little extra. I thought I'll take
I know. I'm feeling very sorry to say that, but I have to go to the fire temple tomorrow. It is the birthday of my fire temple, and they called me from there that please come. So I have to go.
Okay, Auntie. Good, you
No,
remember
no.
before.
You carry on whatever you're doing. I will read it, and I will, if I have any difficulties, I will ask you.
No, Auntie, if you inform beforehand, I can send you the video also. So I'll send you the recording. You can hear the recording.
On Sunday, no?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I will sit till 6
As
o'clock.
much as you can, since you are informing beforehand, the recording will be sent to you. You can ask for the recording so that you can hear the recording during the day so that you don't miss out on anything.
Thank you. Very kind of you.
Thank you, Auntie. So this is always there for everybody. Whoever is informing prior, then you can just ask for the recording and you'll get the recording. That's hence I'm recording it now, so that something unusual happens and it's a valid thing, and then you receive the recording. Yeah. So yesterday, no takeaways I received. Was it?
Because I don't know, you sent some clarification, so I thought that we don't have to send anything back. But in the night I sat and wrote, but I have not printed it out, on I can read what my takeaway was. I can read it if you want it. I wrote it down.
Yeah, Auntie, we can start the session now.
Yeah, otherwise.
Yeah.
I try, and the day was busy. These two sentences are out of your dictionary. Okay. So that's nice. Who wants to read today? Okay, before we read, just look at the screen. I'm going to move out of the screen. What can you see on the screen?
Yeah.
What is it?
The power. And
what color are you seeing? Which is the dominant color?
yeah, golden.
Yes, everyone. Which is the dominant color? All of you together.
Yellow, golden.
Golden. Golden color.
And there is orange color also, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's surrounded by orange color, right?
Golden and orange.
Golden and orange. But in reality, we say that it has been proved that it's not this thing what we are seeing, this screen what we are seeing is anything other than golden and orange. It has blue color, it has all the colors of the rainbow, blue, green.
Oh,
So not
yes.
blue, green, red, and all the colors it is absorbing, but only color which it cannot absorb is yellow and orange. Hence we say that this screen is just now yellow and orange. It's other than, this is how the world is. Let's look at the world like that. Whatever I'm seeing is not the real thing. The real is behind it. So yesterday when I was walking in the garden, it was very funny. I was just thinking, okay, I can see this green colored tree, the leaves are green and this is looking so beautiful. But this tree is something other than green. So then there is red color, there is orange color, there is purple color, there is violet color, and it was so much fun. Yes, these are the colors which the tree actually has, but it has absorbed all those colors, and the color which it could not absorb was the green color. Hence, I am seeing the color of the tree as green. So now start looking at all the objects like that. So why are we understanding in this way? So that we know that there's something beyond it also. Yeah. So there's something beyond everything. That is not the only thing. See, from day one, we have read that there is an invisible world and there's a visible world. The visible world, which we can perceive and see with our five senses. The invisible world, which we cannot see, but our rishis have seen it. And maybe at time when we say, I'm getting some intuition, the sixth sense, that is where you are entering the invisible world. Okay, so it's not that I have not experienced, I'm such a poor chap, I can't experience all this, and so many people have experienced. No, nothing like that. We have experienced, and now we are, with our practice, we will be at our will, anytime we can experience that. But first, you have to open those neurons, which are, you have to open those neurons, put light in those neurons, they'll get activated. And what are neurons? Everybody knows neurons. Neurons look like this only. What we are seeing now, this golden light, this speck of golden light, how a neuron looks like. So imagine a neuron to be like that. Neuron is the cell, you can say, in the nerves through which all the information passes. Just now you're hearing, you're nodding your head, so it has reached the neuron, and there are some synapses, the pathway through which the messages pass. And then you receive it and you say yes, you nod your head, you perceive it. Yeah, but there is something more information, millions and trillions of information in millions and trillions of neurons, which we haven't explored as yet. And that's what the power is. We have the capability to explore that, and that's what we're exploring every single day. Okay, are you all sitting with your book and pen? Are you sitting?
Yeah.
Today we are going
Yes.
to do some writing. Very beautiful writing. We are going to write the real story of our life. Anybody has written any stories anytime?
No.
Of course, we've written in school. We've forgotten that we have written stories in school. Essay was what? It was a story, right?
Yeah.
What was a paragraph, a précis? It was a story. Write a para on, duties and responsibilities. We used to start writing. So it used to be a story, right? We all have written stories and we are good at making stories, but we are not aware of it. If somebody tells you, okay, what happened? You were so late today, you are 10 minutes late, and then you'll start giving explanations. What is that? It's a story. Oh, I was late because something happened on the way, and before that, the lift was not working and I had to stand for the lift for 10 minutes. And then when I came down, the car was parked in a different place and it was at the wrong place. It was not my mistake. The other person parked the car at the wrong place. So I had to call the watchman. The watchman took a lot of time. He came and then I took out the car. And when I took out the car, there was so much of traffic on the road. It was unbearable. It was terrible. So what is happening? The story of my life is this. This is the story I'm making. And the universe copies that. The law of attraction copies that. And that is what I get. Today we are going to recreate the story of our life. Leave all the past. Leave all the negative things and just write all positive things, which is soon going to come as we start reading. Reed, can you please put your video on? Let me see if you're there. Reed, are you there? Read.
I can read for some time till 6:20. At least I will read if you want.
Yes, auntie.
Huh? Yeah.
And tomorrow, half of it Shirish Bhai will read, half of it Chetna ji will read. Yes?
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, nice. So we stopped here that you may believe the real world is everything you can see and that everything you can't see isn't real. You may believe, but the truth is, yet the color you see when you look at something is in fact not its real color. Each thing absorbs all the colors that it really is and reflects the color it is not. And that's the color you see. It absorbs all the color that it really is. So the tree is anything other than green. And the color of the chlorophyll we see is green. We say is green because I have read it in biology. And I know the chlorophyll is green in color and it gets the color from the sun. If it is getting the color from the sun, yet it is green in color. So there must be orange color, there must be yellow color, there must be blue color, there must be pink color in it. So now start thinking in that way. Yeah. And reflects the color. It is not, and that's the color you see. So the sky is actually every color but blue. It's every color other than blue. Yes. So now we can start reading the next para onwards. Very beautiful. Just keep all your antennas open. Keep your mind open. Anytime you feel that, no, I'm not able to understand, start taking deep breaths. Once you start taking deep breaths, then you will, all the clarity will start coming. Yeah. So let's read. Let's start.
Yeah. There are many sounds you can't hear because their frequencies are beyond what you can hear, but they are real. You can't see ultraviolet or infrared light because their frequencies are beyond what your eye can see, but they are real. If you imagine all the known frequencies of light as the size of Mount Everest, then all that you can see is smaller than a golf ball.
See the vastness of, so, anything to understand the vastness of anything, so this is one way of understanding. To understand the vastness of anything, just understand what you're seeing is small. What you're experiencing is small. What you can perceive is small. What you can understand is small. So we know that there are many sounds. We know now that the bats can hear the sounds of higher frequency and we cannot. We all know that. The ultrasound waves, it cannot reach us. Even the dogs can hear, they can sense. When the tsunami was there, these animals, they understood, even the birds, they understood that something is happening. They could hear the sound of the sea waves. Remember the tsunami which came years back and swept all everything? So then people recollected, okay, before the tsunami came, there were lots of chirping of the birds, the dogs were barking, and there was a lot of other sounds that the universe, nature was giving us, but we couldn't understand because we are busy in our own world. So now that's the whole point, when the more you connect with nature, the more you open to that sixth sense, the more you are close to your sixth sense, the more your frequency increases. So, ultraviolet or infrared light, which is nowadays we use the infrared light for healing also, for healing any pain. When you go to a physiotherapist, sometimes they give you that infrared light on the affected part of the body. Yes? No? Anybody has experienced?
Yes, it's the red light.
Yeah. So, why do we use that? Because their frequencies are very high, and hence we call it healing frequencies. So, if you imagine all the known frequencies of the light, whatever I have heard, whatever I know about, जितने भी frequency है जिनको मैं imagine कर सकती हूँ, वो that will be so much big. It will be that there were so many frequencies in the universe, frequency of everything, every object that I can see. In nature, without nature. In me, around me, whatever I can see. And something beyond that is the size of a Mount Everest. But मैं जो देख सकती हूँ, that is smaller than the size of a golf ball. You know what the size of the golf ball is? This much.
Yeah.
Seen a golf ball? Like, it's little bigger than tennis ball, isn't it?
Yes.
So it's now you have to imagine that it's smaller than a golf ball. So let's read further. And this is really mind-boggling, whatever we're going to read just now. Yeah.
You may believe the real world is made up of all the solid things you can see and touch, but actually nothing is solid. The chair you're sitting on right now is a force of moving energy and it's mostly space. So how real is your chair?
So how real is your chair? I feel my chair is real because I'm sitting on it and I'm not going to fall on the ground, and it's giving me comfort, and that is real for me. Yes, but this is not real. The chair is not solid. It's made up of small points, particles of matter, which are just floating in the air. You all could see this movie Lucy. The name of the movie is Lucy. It's on Netflix. You'll understand what it's all about, the energy world. You know how our bodies, we can feel our bodies disintegrating and moving to another place and landing onto from here to America. The bodies disintegrates and lands there, and that is how our rishis used to do, na? Same time at same two different places. If you read this book, Autobiography of a Yogi by Swami Yogananda, anybody has read that?
No.
Okay, so this book, it explains. So all these are ascended masters. What did they do? They did this only. That's what, that's why they became masters. And that doesn't mean I cannot do. See, we are in a space and time just now. Mother Earth is going through a massive shift. And because we are there, a part of this earth, we are also experiencing this shift. Hence, at times we feel very low. Hence, at times we feel energies has dropped and we feel, no, something has happened. Hence, at times we feel that, we feel out, like our mind is somewhere else and we feel that, no, something has happened. But that we are tuning into the higher frequencies. Our DNA is changing. So why I'm saying this is, everything is very easy to achieve now. Yeah, so let's read the next paragraph. Hence, we are sitting and reading this book. Why in all these years we didn't get this book? Why in all these years I didn't come to know about this book? I knew only about the magic book, but why now all the books are coming? Why? Because it's time to shift. It's time to change our frequency, our vibration. And it's very easy now. You don't have to do penance for years and years standing on one leg and, just like how rishis used to do, whether it was raining, whether it was high sun, or the sunlight was at its peak, whether it was hot, cold, nothing. They were just praying. Years and years would go. We don't have to do that. We are lucky to be in this space where we can, do things by just changing our feeling. This is the knowledge which we are getting from this book. By changing the way I'm thinking, by changing the way I'm feeling, and understanding the law of attraction. Yeah. So let's read the next line.
A wise man, recognizing that the world is but an illusion, does not act as if it is real. So therefore he escapes the suffering. Gautama Buddha, 563-483 BC, founder of Buddhism.
Yeah. So this is very beautiful. This is said by Gautama Buddha, and every word has a hidden meaning attached to it. A wise man. Now you might think, okay, I am not wise. I am wise. Start from that space. I am also wise. I have the wisdom. Who's a wise man? Who has wisdom, right? So don't ever put yourself down. How do I get that wisdom? By understanding that the world, so we have all the ignorance, ignorance is the root cause of all evils. Knowing that, okay, waking up at this time is very beautiful, waking up at 4 o'clock is very nice because the energies are really high at that time. Still, we feel like sleeping, just today morning when I woke up, oh no, I really want to sleep more, 10 minutes. And I was just snuggling in the bed sheet and I was trying to, but then I realized, 10 minutes, in the morning time, you feel it's 10 minutes, but it becomes half an hour. So thoda sa bhi alas, if you have it, little laziness, and it takes you to a different space. Yeah. So that is illusion. That is ignorance. Knowing everything, but still I'm acting ignorant. Knowing everything, that if every day whatever I've read, I follow that, but still I say that I'm busy and I will try. This is ignorance. And then that leads you into a suffering. Then you don't achieve what you want to achieve. And then you can't escape suffering. But the wise man is that person who knows that whatever I'm feeling is the limited understanding. There's something beyond it. The real world is existing beyond. So let me get in touch with that real world, which is infinite. Then there'll be no suffering. He escapes the suffering because he's not ignorant. He is wise. He has the wisdom and he's using that wisdom. Not that he's just having the knowledge and not using it. Yeah. So let's read further.
1 minute. You may believe that your imagination is just thoughts and dreams and has no power in the real world. And yet, one of the hurdles for scientists in proving things to be true or not is removing the scientists' beliefs from scientific experiments, because what the scientist believes or imagines will be the outcome of an experiment affects the outcome of the experiment. This is the power of human imagination and beliefs. Just as the scientists' beliefs affect the outcome of an experiment, so do your beliefs affect the outcome of your life.
Yeah, so we carry these beliefs with us. Now, what are beliefs? Are strong thoughts which we have been thinking over a period of time. Yesterday also I was thinking the same. Day before yesterday I was thinking the same. I was thinking, oh no, when I face this person, I feel, no, I'm not as beautiful as this person. It's a belief that I formed about myself. When I meet this person, I feel that this person can really talk so well, but I cannot do it. This is a belief I have made for myself. So these are the beliefs. These are the negative beliefs. But if there's a positive belief that, no, I am strong, I am powerful, I am fearless, I am inviting all the goodness in my life. So I'm changing my belief. It's a positive belief. Yeah, I'm a beautiful soul. I'm a beautiful person. I love myself the way I am. We're changing our beliefs. So then when you're saying this, even when you're saying this and you're writing it, you feel some sudden shift in your mind and body, isn't it? This is the power of imagination. What you're doing, you're just imagining here. Nobody told you that, but you're using that power of imagination. It is said that we use only maybe 2% of the human brain. Shakuntala Devi, do you know who Shakuntala Devi was? She was
mathematician, calculator.
Mathematician, yeah.
Yeah.
That movie also came, no?
Yeah, and what she used to do, she used to calculate numbers like, like this. How was she doing? She's also a human being like us. She used her powers of the brain, powers of imagination, and she learnt it and she started using it. But it was found that she also didn't use, if we are using two, I'm just giving you a number, I'm not sure of it, but if we are using 2% of her brain, she was using only 5% of her brain. The real figures, I don't know. Let's find out on Google afterwards, or maybe now, whatever you feel like, and just share with everybody that how much part of the brain she was using and how much part of the brain we are using. So depending upon that part of the brain, the outcome, the experiences will be like that. And how do scientists, they first do a research, how does the research starts? They put, like how when COVID was there, let's talk of the current time, and those people who were working behind the scene to take out a vaccination, they were just first, they imagined not that the vaccination is there. They went into that space, then they started getting some things, and then they created the vaccination. Now whether the people, there are many people, a group of people are saying this is all fake, how can a vaccination be created? It takes more than 10 years for to experiment, and then something comes out. Now, our human mind can keep on imagining so many things. But let's look at the fact that because of the vaccination, now it's in control, right? Now we're not hearing so many cases. Even out of 10, I mean, in a day, maybe in 1 month, maybe one or maybe two. Otherwise, in one day, we were hearing so many cases of COVID, right? So, vaccination has its effect, isn't it? Yes, no.
Yes.
There are some people who haven't taken the vaccination. That's also fine, because that's their power. They believe in the power of their mind. They haven't taken. Anybody who's not taken the vaccination?
Yes, I know quite a few who've not taken.
Yes, and still they are fearless, because
Ah.
that's the power. They are fearless, na? It doesn't affect them, and that's the power of the mind.
Oh, that's the power of the mind. Ah.
Yeah, they are imagining every day that no, I am healthy, I am fine, my immunity is very high, because they are always in the good feelings. We just see those people, most of the time they are positive. If you can observe their whatever you know about them. Yeah, Auntie Dhan Auntie and Jahangir, one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, for people who don't know, Jahangir is my yoga sir, and Dhan Auntie is his mom, who is more than 92. And they're fearless because their faith is unshakable, and that gives them the power. They've actually got in touch with the power which we are trying to figure out now in this book, in this journey. So we all can do that. The journey, the thing is right there in front of us, waiting for us. You can just step and hold the hands. Yeah. So this is the power of human imagination and beliefs. Right now, if somebody tells you, okay, that person got a heart attack, and you might also feel, oh, I will also, I also got COVID so many times. I might also get a heart attack, and something might happen to me. And then you will start processing it, because that's becoming your belief. Are you understanding how do we create beliefs and how do we work? On the other hand, you can think, no, I am strong, I am powerful. Just change your thought there and there, that very moment, whenever fear comes. Because fear we saw in the feeling chart is the last. Beyond it, there's nothing.
Yes.
It's complete darkness over there. Complete darkness, but knowing that the darkness is also light, but it is lack of light.
Okay, darkness is also light, but it is lack of light.
Yes. So let's read further.
Yeah. Your beliefs, true or untrue, form your world. What you imagine and feel to be true creates your life. because that is what you're giving to the law of attraction, and that is what will be returned to you. Your imagination is more real than the world you see, because the world you see comes from what you imagine and believe. What you believe and feel to be true is what will be your life. If you believe you can't have the life you dream of, then the law of attraction must follow what you say, and that will be your real world.
Yeah. So your beliefs, whether you give an argument for it, okay, no, my parents told me, and hence I feel it's the truth. My teacher told me, and I have been experiencing it. I have been experiencing it because I imagined and I felt that is true. But now onwards, something which you feel is the truth, that is not the truth. There is something beyond it also. Don't take that as the ultimate truth. Only thing is, just understand that the law of attraction is the only truth. Whatever I give, I receive. That is the only truth. I'm giving thoughts of fear, I'm receiving thoughts of fear. Whatever, so giving matlab what? I'm imagining in my mind, and I imagine that this is real about me. I imagine that this is, I'm feeling sluggish, I'm feeling weak, I'm feeling lazy, and this is what I am. I am like this. So what? But there's something beyond it. You are as fast as a leopard. You can run fast, you can do things fast. You cannot, you anything what you feel like doing, you can do it just now. So you're changing your imagination. So what you believe and feel to be true is what will be your life. Life means your day. Every day you are defining in the beginning of the day. And what are we doing just now? We're opening our arms and inviting all the good things to pour into our life, all the happiness and joy. Let it be a part of me. When you're saying this, by saying this, you are inviting that in the cells, and the cells will start responding in that way. Your frequency and your vibration is changing, and that's what you're giving, and that's what you're going to attract in your life. So, who's the creator? This is the creator somewhere outside sitting in the sky, or the creator is you?
Creator.
Yeah.
We all are the creators of our day, of every moment of our life, through the power of belief and imagination. Let's read this quote.
To believe in the things you can see and touch is no belief at all. But to believe in the unseen is a triumph and a blessing. Abraham Lincoln, 1809 to 1865, 16th President of the United States. A story of limitation has been passed on from one generation to the next through the history of humanity. But the time has come to tell the real story.
Yeah, so we say now that whatever I can see and whatever I can touch is what I believe. Yeah, if I say that I'm just touching the table, or I'm touching my son who's sleeping, and I'm just, just touching his forehead and, just comfort, I'm loving that. I'm loving the touch. So then I believe that, okay, my son is sleeping right now and I'm feeling that love. So I'm just, just putting my hands on his forehead and I'm enjoying this moment and I'm filled with love because I'm feeling that love for him. But that doesn't mean that something, somebody who's sleeping beside your son, your love for that person is not there. I mean, you feel that, okay, no, I'm not feeling love, anything for that person. So that is not the real you. The real you is that who's going to feel love for everyone. So that feeling is real. What you see, what you feel, what you imagine, what you believe is not real. The feeling is real. What is the feeling? That for everyone, I have the love for everyone. It's unseen. I'm not seeing it just now, but it is there. I need to go and tap into it. So, but to believe in the unseen is a triumph and a blessing. That is the real test for all of us. And what is unseen? Something which is beyond the seen is unseen. That's what Rhonda is trying to explain to us through all these examples. That what you cannot hear, but there's some more powerful sounds that you cannot hear, but they are still existing. And how do you know about it? Because somebody has heard it. There are some colors which you see, objects of different colors, but they are actually not that color. There's something other than that color. So where are we going? Which space are we going? We are going to, and we are entering the space of the unseen, the unknown, which we don't know, but still we know. Which we don't know, but still it's existing. Which we cannot see, but still it can be seen. Now we are going to write the real story. Yeah.
The real story. The real story is that you are an unlimited being. The real story is that the world and the universe are unlimited. There are worlds and possibilities that you cannot see, but all of them exist. You have to start telling a different story. You have to start telling the story of your amazing life, because whatever you tell, good or bad, the law of attraction must make sure you receive it, and it will be the story of your life.
Yeah. So now what is the real story? I am an unlimited being. The world and universe is. So I'll replace all this with I. Sorry, I forgot to tell you, Auntie. The real story is that I am an unlimited being. Just read all of you in your mind. The real story is that the world and universe is unlimited. There are worlds and possibilities that I cannot see, but all of them exist. Now I have to start telling a different story. I have to start telling the story of my amazing life, because whatever story I tell, good or bad, the law of attraction must make sure I receive it, and it will be the story of my life. Yeah. So imagine and feel whatever you want, and those will be the pictures you receive back in life. Do you all agree with this? What do I want? So ask yourself, what do you love? Ask yourself this question: what do I love and what do I want? Just ask yourself. Say it to yourself. And because very soon we are going to write, after the next 1 minute, we are going to write, what do I love and what do I want? We'll go into different chapters of our life. So let's read this next para and then we're going to start writing. Auntie?
Yeah?
You can start writing.
Sorry, I'm very sorry. Imagine and feel
Auntie,
whatever
read from here. Let go of anything you don't love about your life story.
Where is that?
Next para.
Yeah, that is imagine and...
No, Auntie, we read
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. What do you love? What do you want? Let go of anything you don't love about your life story and just keep the things you love. If you hold on to negative things from your past, then you keep putting them into your story every time you remember them, and they go back into the pictures of your life now.
Isn't this true? If you are just thinking about the past, you're reinfecting your present, and then your future will give fruits like that. The seeds have been put in our childhood, and the fruits that we are bearing, the tree has grown, and the fruits we are bearing now, and depending upon the quality of air and water and sunlight and fertilizer that now we are putting in the tree, those kind of fruits will come. So now what are we doing? If you hold, now look at this picture. What is this girl holding this book of her life and different chapters, and this light is there, which means that she is re-scripting the book. Yeah, now we are going to do that for all of us. If you hold on to negative things from the past means what? The morning was the past. The 5 minutes back was the past. 1 second back is past. That is past. Not past that happened. Of course, that is also the past, but this is also the past. And what if I'm holding on to things that, experience it? Somebody told me in the morning, somebody didn't behave with me properly. There was loud noise and whatever I wanted. Oh, I wanted water by my bedside, but it was not kept. So then tomorrow morning, again, I will today night again I will tell my house help that okay, yesterday you didn't put the water by my bedside and mujhe kitni takleef hui pata hai, and you know all that story you're going to say. Isn't it? Yes, no, are you getting connected?
Yes.
So this is what we keep on reinfecting because of the experiences from the past. We reinfect ourselves. And which we have done from our childhood, whatever has happened. You know, that friend of mine, she really spoke something to the teacher and the teacher scolded me and there was no reason, and she just put me outside. She just told me to stand outside the class for 1 hour. That incident happened so many years back. And now when I meet that friend of mine, I remember that incident. This is one example I'm giving you all. We keep on remembering things from the past. Yes, no?
Yeah.
Yes.
So then now we are going to write something different. We are unlimited beings. I am an unlimited being with unlimited potentialities, unlimited possibilities, and I'm capable of doing everything. Whatever I imagine, whatever is my desire. I'm not going to borrow desires from anybody else. I'm not going to think that, okay, that person is doing that, so I should also do that. I have my own desires. But if there's a possibility my desire matches with the other person, it's okay. But it should, the desire which is coming from my heart. Yeah. So now what we are going to do, I'm just going to read this and we're going to start doing it. Just reading this para, auntie. Let go of the things you don't love about your childhood and keep the things you love. Childhood means from 0 to 7 years. First we'll pick up whatever you remember. You might say, मुझे कुछ याद नहीं है. जो भी याद आए, कुछ तो याद होगा. Yes, no, everyone? 0 to 7 years. Remember your childhood? Yes, no.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yes.
Auntie, don't remember anything? You'll remember, auntie, don't worry. Yeah, so keep the things you love. Let go of the things you don't love. क्या होगा? जैसे ही याद करने को बोलेंगे, जो चीजें हुई थी गलत, वो ही याद आएगी पहले. Yes, no?
Yeah.
Yes? So उसको discard करना है. Like how we have so many messages on our phone and we put it in the dustbin, right? We delete them. Why do we delete them? What's the reason? What's the reason to delete the messages from the phone?
Because we don't want them.
You don't want them, and also
Storage.
storage. क्या? Storage नहीं रहता है ना? And what is another thing? That is occupying unnecessary space, na? Which is not required. So the negative thoughts, feelings, experiences is occupying unnecessary space. It's using your energy. एनर्जी को आप डिप्लीट कर रहे हो, अपनी खुद की एनर्जी को. तो उसे क्या करना है अभी? उसे what do you want to do?
Delete.
Forget it. Forget it.
What is the meaning of forget? You take it out, you throw it in the dustbin.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yes.
yeah, so let go of the things you don't love about your childhood, which is from 0 to 7 years. Then after that is 7 to 15 years, adolescent, and then adult is 15 to whatever you are now. You know, just remember, vaguely, not vaguely, but it will come. When you sit to imagine, it will come. And keep the good things. Just keep the things you love about your whole life. All the negative things of the past are done. They came to you for a reason. They came to you to teach you the lesson. They came to you to make you understand the importance of goodness, importance of all the things that you have in your life. And now their work, their job is done. So it's finished. They will walk out of your life, provided you are allowing them to go. Yes, no.
Yes.
And you are not the same person as you were then. And why keep putting them in your story if they make you feel bad? So you don't have to dig negative things out of you from the past. just don't put them in your story anymore. See, very, very important. You don't have to see ki acha, wo negative hua tha, that was not, that made me uncomfortable. I didn't like this. So I need to remember that. I need to revisit that memory, that thought, that experience, because I need to forget that now. Now don't bring that in your mind. What are we bringing? All the good things. Or what are we remembering? All the good things. What are we imagining? All the good memories. You know, like if I look at my childhood, I always used to, I'll just give you an example so that you all understand. We used to stay at a place which was far off from my school. It used to take 1 hour, sometimes 1.5 hours. And that time I'm from Calcutta. So that time Calcutta used to have a lot of traffic jams. So I remember Calcutta, the picture of Calcutta. If I go to my childhood, there used to be a lot of traffic jams. So if the distance would be of half an hour, it might sometime take you 1 hour, 1 hour more than 1.5 hours. You just in the traffic. Okay. So where I used to stay, the distance was too much, but the school was really good, and I'm glad that my parents, so thankful that they put me in that school. So it was one of the best schools of Calcutta, Mahadevi Birla Girls High School. And it had a huge campus. Today also when I go now, I feel like visiting my school. I have those memories of my school. So coming back to the thing that it used to take me 1.5 hours to reach. Okay. And see, whatever I spoke just now was not a happy memory, right? That traffic jam mein fasna, gaadi mein baithna, bus mein, I used to be in the school bus. And then I used to feel hungry, thirsty. All these are what? Negative memories. Now, out of this, what is the happy memory? That it is one of the best schools of my parents put me in that school, and I'm so happy. The education was good, the principal was good, the teachers were good. It had a huge campus. There we had actually 3 huge gardens over there. It was a huge place. So the positive things I will remember. I will not remember, okay, why did my parents put me? There were schools close to my house also. I could have gone in those schools, na? Why did they do this to me? I had wasted so much time traveling, so much of energy. Sometimes I never used to get place in the bus. I used to stand in the bus because the bus used to be full. Why do these school authorities do this? जितना जगह है उतने ही students को लेना चाहिए ना? क्यों उन्होंने इतने सारे students को लिया बस में? So this is all what is negative things, right? So remember the good things about your childhood. And there was one good memory, like, you know, since my classmates used to be, most of my classmates used to stay close to my school only. So whenever my birthday party used to be there, people, like you can imagine if you're staying in South Bombay, and for people who are Bombayites, staying in South Bombay and Kalva Devi, it was like that, where I used to stay. Yeah. So when my birthday party used to be there, my father used to give me the car and driver to go and pick up my friends. This is very, very fond memory which I have. And yesterday only I was talking to one of my school friends, and she was remembering all this. You know, we were just talking that my father used to give me the car to go and pick up all my friends, bring them to the party, and then the car used to go and drop them again. This was the kind of life which was, you know, which still brings smile to me. And this was so beautiful, so kind of my father to do this, because he wanted to see me happy. So this is a happy memory, right? So I'm going to write that only about my childhood and any other memory which comes. When you write, you really feel powerful. Hence we are writing. So let's start writing. I gave you example. So this first we'll write 0 to 7 years. Once you are done, let me know.
So we have to write what we was not, what we did not like, and now what we like.
Auntie, what is the example I gave? What I liked.
What
right?
you like, yeah.
You're going to write what you like about your childhood, which was from 0 to 7 years.
Okay.
If you don't remember anything, just leave it blank. It will come afterwards. And we're just writing just now. Just take one page, write 0 to 7 years. Happy memories, age 0 to 7 years. The heading is Happy Memories, age 0 to 7 years. Only the good things. It could be as simple as that the ice cream wala used to come at a fixed time and you really used to enjoy that choco bar quality ice cream and used to wait and used to have, and could be anything what is happy for you. Just let me know after you've completed. I will not rush. Again, I'm telling you, it's okay. We'll take 2 more days extra, but there's some parts of the chapters are really important. So we will not skip them. See, there's a choice. I can skip. I can tell you all to write afterwards, but I know it's not going to happen. So when we are writing here our energies are different, our feelings are different, our mind is in a different space. Are you done? Yes, no?
Yeah.
Okay, now you go into your from 7 to 15 years. Now write the topic as good memories from 7 to 15 years. Anybody, are you feeling that more and more negative thoughts are coming, negative experiences are coming while you're writing? Anybody like that?
No. No.
Yes, no?
No.
Rest of you?
No.
Good. Once you're done, let me know. It's like Saaf Safai we are doing. We're cleaning. We are taking off the old pages, tearing off the old pages and creating new pages, writing a new book, completely new book, which is sparkling and glowing with this golden light, as you can see in the picture. If you feel like sipping a sip of water, please do that and then start writing. Because water hydrates you, na? You can have more than one sip if you feel like, but just keep on hydrating yourself. Auntie, thoughts are coming?
Yeah. Thank you.
You can write in your comfortable language. I'm sorry I didn't mention that. If you want in Gujarati, Hindi, जिसमें भी लिखना है. Persian, whatever language you want to. Completed? So 15 years tak you have written a different chapter, yeah? Different pages of your life. You've recreated it. And this will become true, I'm telling you. Now from 15 to 30 years. Remember the time you got married, those good things, happy memories. Because that's the time generally I feel we all got married. Auntie, what age you got married?
24.
Chetna ji?
19.
19, 19. Wow.
Yes.
Awesome. So then right. Shirish bhai?
25th.
25.
25. Yeah.
Reet?
21.
Wow. Awesome. I got married at 23. So all those memories, collect all those memories as you're collecting flowers in the garden and your favorite flowers are there and you're just taking one flower and the next one and you're feeling so happy. Feel the touch and softness and the fragrance of the flower. Like that, these happy memories are there in your life. Just collect them one by one and preserve them in the book of your life. So till 30 years we are writing. Once you have completed, let me know. We're just writing the good memories. Completed?
Yes.
Okay, now from 30 to the...
There are a lot of things, it will take 1 hour to write.
So then we'll pause here. Will you be able to write it today during the day? Or
Yes.
just after the class, all of you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so now just leave some space and now start the next page. See, you know how much space you want to leave. So leave 1 or 2 pages and then go skip those pages and go from 30 to whatever age you are there right now. Whatever age you are right now. So we wrote till 30 years, right? Now from 30 to whatever age you are right now.
Okay.
Just start
But
writing.
only the good things we must write. Okay, whatever we are thinking, we will write.
Only the good memories, auntie, happy memories. That which makes you happy, that which brings a smile on your face, that which really, you become like that. Some happy memories are there, na? So 30 to whatever age you are now, just make 1 or 2 points and then you can do it afterwards. I can take the session, I can sit with you all and make you all write. But don't tell me tomorrow that I haven't written, please. Please complete this because this is very important. Or otherwise, I can just end the session with this. We have 15 minutes more at 6:15 now. Whatever you all decide, let me know. I can take it till 7 also. So 30 to whatever age you are right now, just write down that age and then start writing. Because all the memories are stored in our subconscious mind. It's a different thing that I have locked that door with the key and I've thrown the key and forgotten somewhere. But now is an opportunity to unlock those doors. And mostly happy memories we remember. It will come. Unless until we are full of negativity, and none of us are like that. We've already been cleaning ourselves from day one.
I can't imagine so much on the spur of the moment, but during the day, as and when I remember, I would like to jot it down in that book like that.
You can do that, Auntie.
I can't sit down like that and remember so much.
Okay, Auntie, you can do it during the day. Okay, so the rest of us will do it during the day. Now we can move ahead. Remember, this is you are doing for yourself, for your own betterment, for changing the current life. Just now, however is your life, it's going to change after writing it. Believe me. Yeah, and believe in yourself. Yeah, so let's read. Auntie, you said you can read till 6:20, you said.
6:30, I will read. Don't worry. I'll
Okay,
read.
Auntie.
Then
Okay.
I'll quickly leave.
Yeah, Auntie.
Okay, so where we are here at where were we now? This. Now I have to read this, no? A mighty eternal.
Yes, Auntie, yes.
Okay. A mighty, eternal, and incomprehensible force pushes us all forward. But while all are so being pushed, many linger and look back. Unconsciously, they oppose this force. Beautiful. Prentice, I don't know what this word is.
Mulford.
Mulford, 1834 to 1891, New Thought author.
Yeah, so a mighty, very powerful, eternal, which never dies and which is always there, and incomprehensible, an invisible force. It's always pushing us forward. It's not telling you, look back, look back. No, it's always telling you, look forward, look forward, look for the new day, look for the new beginning, look for the joy, look for this, look. I mean, it's always telling you, it's pushing you forward. But still, knowing the truth, there is a very beautiful line in Hindi, जाने हुए सत्य का अनादर करना. You know the truth, but still you are disrespecting the truth. Yeah, and we all do that, right? मालूम है कि you need to wake up early and come for the class, but still you just like sleeping, and then you'll feel guilty during the day. मालूम है कि if I eat too much, I feel gassy and I feel acidic, but still, when a samosa comes in front of me, I put it in my mouth and I eat it, and then I feel guilty.
Yeah.
Yes, and then
Yes.
my stomach becomes upset. I get acidity. Then I just push in tablets in my mouth. This is how we are. Now I am changing. I have changed. I am being pushed, but there are some people who just look back, and unconsciously, when you're looking back, what you're doing, looking back means you're looking at the negative things. God is telling you, see, look, whatever is allowing you to grow, just look, focus on that. But no, I am looking at all the people who have, made my life this troublesome, who have given me pain and suffering. I'm just remembering those people. So what am I doing? I'm opposing the force which is there in front of me. I'm going against the force. And what happens when you go against the current of water? You will drown, right? You won't be able to swim.
Yeah.
When we go against the current of water, will you be able to swim? If you flow with the current, you will be able to swim properly, right? You will flow. We say now flow with the flow. So don't oppose this force. Yeah. So how do I oppose this force? The next para will tell us. How do I oppose this force? Yeah.
If you keep telling a story of being a victim, then those pictures will play over and over again in your life. If you keep telling a story that you're not as smart as other people, or not as attractive as other people, or not as talented as other people, you will be right. Because they will become pictures of your life.
Let's read the whole thing and then we'll just pause.
When you fill your life with love, you'll find that guilt, resentment, and any negative feelings will leave you. And then you will start telling the greatest story ever told. And the force of love will light up your life with the pictures of the real story of your amazing life. Love is the greatest power on earth. It conquers all things. Peace Pilgrim. Born Mildred Lisette Norman, 1908 to 1981, peace activist.
Yeah. So how do we tell the story of being a victim? You say, na, oh God, this happened because that person was just misbehaved and I just can't, I just walked out from there. And this, you don't know what all I have gone through during my childhood. I used to stay in just one room and we had this and that and this and that. And you keep on and on and on and on. What is happening? You are just being, मैं बेचारा, विक्टिम. मेरे से ज्यादा दुख तो किसी ने देखा ही नहीं है. इतना दुख मैंने देखा है. We hear people telling like this, and at times we also be a victim. Talking to your friends on the phone, talking to your parents, talking to your kids. Just victim mode, victimized. Nobody is suffering more. I am the sufferer. The entire suffering of the world is there in me. You feel like that. So if you are just saying this, or the smallest thing is that I'm not as smart as that person, I don't look good as that person. I can't dress up. My dressing sense is not only like that, but that person, whatever she wears, she looks so beautiful. I'm not attractive at all. And I'm not talented. My mom didn't put me into those classes. We didn't have money. So I'm not that talented. I can't do anything. Can't sing. I can't dance. I can't paint. I can't do anything. I can't cook. There are some people who tell like this, yeah? Yes, can you see your reflection in the mirror now?
Yeah.
You will be right. It's not that you're saying wrong. You've experienced it. You've gone through. You're not telling a lie. You're saying what you've experienced. You've gone through. But then remember, they are becoming the pictures of your life because the law of attraction is copy. It is just copying your words and your feelings. And they're charged with so much of feelings when you talk like this. But then what happens is you fill your life with guilt, resentment, and these feelings will not leave you. Till the last breath, they will not leave you. So now we are right. Whatever we wrote is the real story. I am meant to lead an amazing life. First line of the introduction of this chapter.
Yeah.
So love is the greatest power on earth. It conquers all things. I'm going to read the points of power before we finish the chapter today. It's okay. I thought we'll start the next chapter and read 3 pages, but it's fine. It's fine. We are good on time. We'll cover it up. So points of power. Thank you, Auntie, for reading the chapter so beautifully. Thank you so much. So life presents everything.
Vandana, one thing is the feeling love the whole time. It requires a lot of determination, and to change yourself like that, it does become difficult. But I've stopped thinking of all that, and I'm just trying to change and change and change myself.
Auntie, very good. You just said that I'm just trying to change, but I am the change. Say that now.
I am the change.
I am the change.
Okay.
I am positive. I am. Okay. Just now what you wrote now, we wrote all the good things.
Yeah.
Fill yourself. Remember that glass, which is your body, and the water, which is just 1/4 in the glass, is the good feelings, the feelings. Now, more and more, good feelings is equal to love, right? Love is nothing but good feelings. When you are in love, you feel happy, you feel good, na? That's what the feeling is.
Yes.
You can feel it. So then fill with more love, fill with more water. Do it physically, huh? Take a glass of water, little bit, and then take another jug or a glass and dheere keep on filling it and feel that you're feeling love in your body. You're feeling happy thoughts in your body. Just feel that.
Okay.
Yeah, do it physically. You can do this physically and see.
Yes.
So life presents everything to you. Thank you, Auntie, for sharing this. and it shows that you are earnestly doing something. You are really wanting to do it, and it is happening, and it is happening.
My
Yeah.
neighbor opposite, she rang me up the other day and she said to me, Auntie, what do you do by 5 o'clock in the morning? Your lights are open and what are you doing? And then I showed her, I WhatsApped her. She was amazed. She didn't know there was a book like this and what we're a young girl, mother of two, you know. Anyways, come.
Nice, nice, Auntie. So life presents everything to you for you to choose what you love. Life is just, it's in a ready platter. Life is offering you. Now you have to choose whether I want to choose sandwich, whether I want to choose veggies, whether I want to choose just salads, or I want to choose a fried thing. Whatever I feel like, I will choose that. Yeah. The thing, the thali, the plate is there in front of me, filled with all things. If someone has lost, if someone has something you want, be as excited as though you have it. If you feel love for it, you're bringing the same to you. It's a very difficult thing, but it's a very easy thing also. Practice is required. Somebody's gone for a holiday, sending you pictures, feel that, oh wow, I'm experiencing that beach which they are in. I'm experiencing the pool, the happiness, the food that they're eating. I am doing it. Just imagination, and you're there. Yeah. When you see the things you want, you are on the same frequency as those things, because that is what is happening. You're changing your frequency, and the law of attraction will copy that and will give it to you. That life's catalog contains things you don't love, so don't choose them by giving bad feelings. That's what we did now. We wrote,
Yeah.
life's catalog is giving us all the things. So don't choose the bad feeling, just choose the good things. It gave us so many things now. The life from from the time we were in the womb of my mother till the time I am just now, at whatever age I am in, I have got so many things, choices and the consequences, choices and consequences. Yeah. Turn away from the things you don't love and don't give them any feeling. Instead, say yes when you see something you love. When you are walking on the road and there is a heap of garbage on the road, will you go and stand beside the garbage and look at the garbage and smell the garbage and touch the garbage and stand there? No? Yes, no, everyone?
No.
What will you do? You will turn away from the garbage. If you're in the car, you will pull up your blinds and the window blinds, and then you will just sit and tell your driver to put on the AC. Yeah?
Yes.
In Bombay, when we pass Bandra, we get the smell of the sea, na? That
Yeah.
very stinking smell. So what do you do at that time? You don't tell, no, please stay here. I'm really loving this smell. No, you don't do that, right? So you turn away from it. Then why are we just sticking to our negative feelings? Why are we sticking? Let them stick to us. Some experience which has happened in my childhood and I'm still carrying that me. Why? With me, why? The law of attraction is responding to your feelings. It's only what you give that counts. The law of attraction is the law of you. There's only one law, which is the law of you, because this is very beautiful. Just keep on, mulling on this. The law of attraction is the law of me. Because I am giving and I am getting it back. I am giving and the law of attraction is copying and it is giving to me back. Give judgment and criticism and give it to yourself. Wow, this is so beautiful. I'm judging, I'm feeling that I'm judging the other person. I'm feeling that I'm criticizing the other person and I'm venting out my feelings. But that is what I'm doing in actuality is I'm giving it to myself. I'm criticizing myself. Because just now we read, it's just the law of one, that is you. Give love and appreciation to another person or anything and you give it to yourself. When you see a lack of anything, it's simply lack of love. When you see darkness, it's just lack of light, devoid of light, less light. But beyond the darkness is light waiting for you. You're good enough now. You now have done something that wasn't, if you have done something that wasn't right, your realization and acceptance of it is absolution for the law of attraction. To err is human. We do mistakes. Yeah. But that doesn't mean that you keep on making mistakes. If you've done a mistake, apologize, ask for forgiveness, ask that, okay, I did it out of, it's a mistake I have done. Out of ignorance, I did it. You can ask this to the universe also. Sit in front of God and say, okay, I did this mistake. In Christianity, they have, they just, that confession place they have in their church. And they stand there and confess. You don't have to go to a church and do it. You can just sit wherever you are in your own home and do it. Yeah? It's your beliefs, true or untrue, that form your world. Now, it's your belief. We don't need to know which negative beliefs I'm carrying, just these positive affirmations that we're doing every day. If your imagination is more real than the world you see, because the world you see comes from what you imagine and believe. Somebody has imagined, somebody has believed. That's why we have these sound frequencies. We can hear the sound, whatever sounds that we can hear, whatever we can see, the inventions that have been created, the car which you are driving in, the AC that that is available to you, that cools your room in just few seconds, the geyser which is there, 5 minutes and you get warm water. 5 minutes back you were getting cold water and now you're getting warm hot water. What is all this? Yeah. So what you believe and feel to be true is what will be your life. Whatever story you tell, whether good or bad, will be the story of your life. Now I will choose whether I will tell the story of good feelings or bad feelings. So start telling the story of your amazing life, and the law of attraction must make sure you receive it. Tell people that, okay, call your parents if you can and tell them, thank you for bringing this, giving me so much comfort in your childhood. And if your parents are no more, just sit and remember them and tell them. Tell the story, tell the new story to your friends, to your husband, to your kids. That now onwards, I'm going to just be in a happy space. I'm going to be a yes person. I'm going to say yes to everyone. So the law of attraction will make sure you will receive it. Now we will go to the next chapter tomorrow. So lovely is just 6:53.
We have to write down the takeaway of this session also. And
If you
plus
can.
our story also we have to write.
Yeah, auntie, if it is possible. It's nice, when we write down, it goes into the subconscious mind.
Suppose if that story I cannot finish today and something else, something comes tomorrow, I can just keep my big book open and keep on writing.
You can, auntie, but just it is also possible that you can finish it today. Don't give that intention that supposing this comes, then your mind will start functioning in that way. The mind is very clever.
Okay.
It always takes the options and it always asks for options. But just give an option to the mind that today only you will remember everything and tell me. Which part of the mind? The subconscious mind.
I've never been imagining so many things all these years that I'm imagining now. This was absolutely
Yeah,
blocked.
auntie.
Now,
Auntie, you have any of the oils with you?
no.
Jangir's oils?
Some two oils I have, but I don't know the name only what they are.
Okay, auntie, what you can just send me the picture and you can just roll that oil whenever you feel like this, na? Then rub that oil on your palm and then rub it and smell it and see how your mind changes.
So shall I send you a picture of the two oils?
Yeah, I think so. You have the right oil. I think you have the Sarvam and the Freedom
At that
oil.
time when my hand was paining
Yeah,
and all.
so you have the Freedom oil. Just whatever oil you have, rub it and smell it. And then see, just now after the class, only do it and see how your mood will shift and your mind will start imagining faster.
Thank you, Vandanaa.
Yeah?
It's so sweet, really. Thank you for this.
Yeah. Lovely. Chetna ji and Shirish bhai, you can also call for those oils if you feel like they're wonderful. If you want, you can just talk to me. I'll tell you and guide you into which oils would you can call. You can just VFAS them from his home. And I'll tell you the contact number of the person. Yeah, even though if you don't have any aches and pains, but it's nice to keep few oils at home whenever, like for your grandson, you can use Chetna ji. This,
Okay.
yeah, for cold and cough, for aches and pains, and any kind, it's just handy and it changes your mood also, your feelings also.
Please send me contact.
Yeah, so Chetna ji, first call me, then I'll tell you which oils, because there are many oils. There are 6, 7 of them. We're not just talking of one oil. So if you let me know, I'll guide you which oils can you call for.
Okay.
Yeah. So nice then. We can end the session. Please complete whatever is incomplete. Just now your mind is in the flow. If you can, devote after the session just 15 minutes now. If you can, 15, 20 minutes or whatever time you feel like, don't define the time. Just complete it before 8 today. Or just if you can write it just now, it will be very, very good. Because now you are in the flow, so everything will, it's already surfaced up. So now it will just, if you pen down, it will come very fast. Yeah. So we can just end the session with the feeling of completion, with the feeling of satisfaction, with the feeling of happiness and joy. Imagine that you are like a bird flying in the sky, as happy as that bird who knows where to fly, how to fly, and where to reach. The destination is there in front of you. And you know you are the winner. Always. So thank you everyone for being a part of this session. Thank you so much.
I did the session.
Thank you.
Thank you. What auntie? Sorry.
Thank you.
I did the session. I did it.
Yes, auntie.
I thought I would get up, but I did it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
One door opened, one more door opened in the book of your life. You opened
Yeah.
it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Shirish bhai. Thank you, Reet.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Chetna ji.